Plaintiff Courtney Haskins dated the defendant, and she thought she was the love of her life, despite the fact that the defendant's family didn't approve of their relationship. Courtney says after dating for 3 years, they broke up, and she's suing her ex today for an unpaid loan. Defendant Sandy Perry says it was love at first sight when she met Courtney, but she admits that their relationship ended after Sandy cheated with a man and got pregnant.
Start with you.
Your Honor, at one point, I really thought that Sandy was the love of my life. I met her when I moved to Atlanta from Chicago.
When?
That was in maybe around 2006 or 5.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. I was getting in a lot of trouble out here in Chicago, hanging with the wrong crowd, drinking, smoking. I actually got into an altercation with a police officer at my school, and it ultimately led me to being kicked out. My mom thought it would be a good idea to join this basketball program in Atlanta. And that's where I met Sandy. She attended.
Did that help?
Honestly, it did. I was able to stay out of a lot of the trouble I got into in Chicago.
So you think moving out of the environment or just getting into sports?
Yeah, moving out of the environment for sure.
Okay, that's what I say as well. Yeah.
Georgia definitely. Georgia calmed me down a lot. You know, I met Sandy in one of my classes. She actually approached me, and we just kind of clicked instantly. Fell in love. You know, we were young, but we were really in love. She had my back. I didn't have my immediate family with me out there. She did a lot of things for me, even though her family didn't like me. They were against us completely.
They're homophobes. Mm-hmm.
Yes. They thought I like made her gay.
That's everywhere.
Okay, yeah, it was crazy, and I didn't see how they thought I made her gay. She was the one that approached me, honestly. But yeah, you know, she stood up she stood up against them, you know, for me. Yeah, she had my back, and so I grew a really deep love for her, and we've been close throughout these years.
Plaintiff Courtney Haskins dated the defendant, but she claims they broke up after the defendant cheated with a man and got pregnant.
And off and on, or I mean, 06 is a long time to be with someone without a variety of problems over the years. So has it ever gotten any long breakups, physical violence? How's the relationship gone over all these years?
Over all these years, we were on and off a little bit after high school. When I was about 19 or 20, that's when we finally called it quits. She got pregnant. I moved back home to Chicago.
What year was that?
Around 2009.
So you all haven't been together since 9?
Yeah. Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, we have not.
Yes, we have not, right.
All right. Okay. I thought we were all the way up. I was giving y'all a lot of compliment being together 20 years. All right.
No, sir.
Yeah. Had to do 20 years together.
No, absolutely not. No.
It
could have been.
Every time I say that, Linda hears it. She said, well, you ain't got to be in prison. You don't let me hold you in prison. I always say, we've been together 40 years. Yeah. I said, such and such committed murder. And they've been out. But then she tells me, well, if I got you in jail, get your freedom. I'll give you the key to walk out the door. You don't even need to break out. So not 20 years, but that was only 3.
Yes.
After all that struggle y'all went through together, how did y'all break up?
In my eyes, after she got pregnant, she told me she was pregnant, and
all right.
Yeah, that was the last straw for me. There was no more on and off.
Got it.
Yeah.
There it is. All right, Nanny, what do you tell me? Give me some background.
Well, I moved to Atlanta from a conservative state, Connecticut. Very small, very conservative. So when I moved to Atlanta, I want to say 16 years ago.
What do you mean by conservative?
Well, very small, very judgmental. There wasn't a lot. The LGBT community wasn't. Not. The rest of Georgia is way more conservative than Connecticut. I believe it. I do.
Just
but Atlanta is like the size of Connecticut, kind of, but bigger. Right. That's how I look at it.
All right.
But when I came to Atlanta, it was, love galore with ladies. And I was like, oh, I love this. And then I seen Miss Haskins in my class. And I just couldn't resist. I had to approach because I was like, I just moved out here. I'm kind of lonely, even though it hasn't been that long. When you're young, your hormones just rage. So yeah, I had to snatch that up.
So you all were seeing each other from 06 to 09?
Yes, we were. We were seeing each other from 06 to 09.
And you were seeing men also?
Yes.
Okay, she knew.
I had a.
All right. Did she know you were? Did you?
No, she didn't know. She didn't know.
You said yes.
No, I'm sorry. I thought you asked me a different question.
What do you think I asked you?
I thought that you were asking if you knew that you still liked men.
Okay, go ahead. And so that's why it was broken up, because you've deceived her. All right.
I did.
In the biggest way, like you said, having a child when you are not even saying you're in a relationship with someone.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you want me to know about this before we get to the specifics of the loan?
Well, the reason, I felt that we broke up was, yes, because I cheated, but.
No, you had a baby by a person you were seeing on the outside of the relationship. That's a big difference.
That is.
Plaintiff Courtney Haskins dated the defendant, but she claims they broke up after the defendant cheated with a man and got pregnant.
Tell me about the loan.
Yes, Your Honor. In July of 2021, Sandy approached me with her business idea. She had started a trucking company. She said she had like a dispatcher on call already with loads, and she could make like up to $20K a week, and all she needed was the truck. So I agreed to loan her the down payment for the truck, which was $5,000. And she said that she would start paying me back immediately. She had the dispatcher on the line, and it's been over 6 months. I haven't gotten a dime yet.
Let me hear from you.
Well, yes, in July of 2021. Well, actually, it happened around May 2021. We were discussing this, but July is when I got the actual, the money for her to purchase the truck. I did have everything lined up. The only thing I didn't have was my insurance. So, kind of put a hold on it. But how
long of a hold did it put on it?
Well, you have to have insurance in order to pick up loads.
Right. You haven't gotten it yet?
I did have insurance, but I got it off of a different VIN number of a truck.
Okay. You committed fraud?
Yes.
Okay. What else you want me to know about why?
But in order to get your operating authority, you have to get your insurance, because you have to get a, DOT number. And
you attempted to do it by fraud and it didn't work.
Yes.
So what else you want me to know?
Well, yeah.
All right. It's $5,000 for the plaintiff. She has no legal defense to not paying you. But let me suggest to you, I don't think you should rely on the trucking industry at this time. And it's unfortunate because a lot of people are just start investing in trucks and etc. I know people were investing in trucks. I was happy for them. I was encouraging them. Good idea. Either you come out of prison and we know you don't have a skill, or you got this situation, inner city, this situation, you didn't go to right school. So go in the trucking business. Everybody's getting jobs. Now, boom. Because of the backup at the borders and inflation and all this other stuff, truckers are not making any money.
Wow.
They're going out of business.
Terrible. Thanks for telling me that.
Yep. So give her a break. She, even though she's a scam artist, even if she did it right, she wouldn't be able to pay you. Have a good day. That was for the plaintiff.
Still love you, Sandy. I just needed my money.
I hope you happy.
Very happy.
Because look, get out my face. Stop calling my phone.
Oh, whatever.